Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Take for their disease. Just like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip gods into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make great.
All right, guys, let's get this party started. If you want a reading, be sure and visit my stand store. It is linked in the description below. And as always, we have a fair use, a disclaimer. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share the video if you like it. Let's get it going. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Astrology for Mystics. I am your host, Jennifer Jennings, an astrologer who loves to map the missing, map fugitives, and read astrology. And of course, I'm receiving more and more oracle decks, more tarot decks that are lots and lots of fun. And so if you would like an oracle card pulled during this live, all you got to do is just Cash App, send a super chat, and I will pull a card during this live. So, welcome everybody. Welcome in. Hey, Jeff. Hey, babes. Hey, Hope Floats. Hey, Orb Attraction. The Bugs. How is everybody tonight? How is everybody doing? Hey, Michelle. Girl, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. I mean, it was basically over when it started. Basically over when it started. It was really bad. I think he beat us like, I don't know. Yeah. Jeff said, I've got the numbers right here. It was bad. By about 300 points, I would say. Hey, witchy mama. Hey, honey. So tonight, I know that, there's a lot of stuff going on with the lights with Sebastian Rogers. There's a lot of things that I'm just waiting to see. Okay. It's not that I'm not going to be covering these cases. I don't want anybody to think that I'm not going to be covering these missing kids cases. I'll always cover missing kids cases. It's just that we are under a lot as a collective right now, and it's not going away. Not going away. And so I wanted to cover some things tonight about the Charlie Kirk case because it's still bad, like really bad. The things that I was seeing for the FBI, okay? The things that I was seeing for the FBI, I want to go ahead and get that out of the way because I want you to know that this isn't random. There is literally a shift with the FBI right now, and they are undergoing a lot of issues. There's a lot of issues that they have. So let me show you first. Let me go back to the FBI. Let me show you the FBI chart real quick because I don't want there to be any confusion. I want you to know that there is significant problems, not just with the FBI, with the NSA, Secret Service, and there has been. this just this didn't just begin. They have been compromised basically since their inception. They are compromised. Our leaders are compromised. I don't care if you're right or left, they're the same. There is no good guy in politics. And the politics and the religion go hand in hand. It just is. That's just the way it is. So let me show you what I'm talking about as far as the FBI being compromised. Okay. Let me show you this. The FBI rises at a 2542 in Libra with justice. That's where they rise, and they descend with war. They descend at the same degree. Okay. And if you'll notice, these degrees, like the 2345 that's going into the eighth house, 2345 that's going into the second house, these degrees are the same. It's just on an axis. So the Gemini, the Sagittarius, is going to be the same degree on the outer wheel with the axis, 2946 for the midheaven, and Capricorn, 2946, same degree. And by now, being on this channel, I work a lot with degrees. Degrees in our chart literally matter in the state of matter. And I prove this every single day to myself and to you guys. That 2542 doesn't, just because Saturn, right now, the current transits today, well, the current transits with Saturn is in Pisces. It's in the sign of Pisces. Saturn is about the public image. It's about authority. It's about restriction, responsibility, accountability, boundaries. And their ascendant is going to be hit, even though Saturn in Pisces is actually right here. So already the FBI is having restrictions with the authority, not just with kids, not just with schools, kids, it's with publicity. Their publicity, their public image is tainted. And so this 2542 is going to show that. Okay. The 2542 is going to show that when this takes place on Monday, but it's already an orb. It's already hitting here. And then it's going to come here, make contact. And the reason why is because they're compromised. When Charlie was taken out, the energy with Bongino, yeah, with Bongino, you know, the guy that's wanting to retire now or resign, that guy, he was showing up in a big way, in a big way. Do I need to remind you guys? The other thing that I'm seeing is the fate with Jeannie Johnson, who I was talking about yesterday. Jeannie Johnson. Jeannie Johnson has a lot of warring with this degree, and it will not surprise me if we find out that she was there at the meeting. There's some shady shit going down, and it's not conspiracy. It's not. This is serious stuff, guys. The people that are supposed to protect us at the federal level, at the local level, they are compromised. Power. That's why. Power. Thank you, his eyes. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I will certainly be pulling you a card. Jeff is getting a list together. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for participating in the fun that we are going to have because the new deck that I got is an astrology deck. What? I love it. I'm so excited. So, first and foremost, that's what's happening. Okay. The FBI is compromised. And we're going to see, we are seeing Saturn come to them and say, hey, you're having some limits and obstacles with your work, FBI. So Dan Bongino, where is he at? Let me see if I've got him pulled up. Let's go ahead and look at Miss Johnson, and you'll see that her Chiron, Jeannie Johnson's Chiron is at 1238. She has a lot of warring when it comes to that 1243 in Aries. And I want you to take note that her physician, Apollo, who brings enlightenment, is a 237. No matter what time she's born, it's a 237. She has a letting go at a 229. These degrees matter because what I'm showing you here, okay, what I'm showing you here is that Pluto at a 227, the moon at a 227, shit, where did it go? And just in just a few days, Pluto is going to transform this physician who brings enlightenment with the law, with justice. So we have a ways to go, guys. We have a ways to go. All her 12s in here. Oh, yeah. All her 12s in the chart. I'm really wondering if she was, in fact, at the meeting, you know, that meeting. And there's a justice that we have with her and the NSA. The NSA at a 2430 and Jeannie Johnson, her justice with things that are hidden, with other people's money, with oil, all of that. That 2430 was in transit when Charlie was taken out. Charlie was taken out right there, the 11th house of groups, warring with the government, with the law, warring. And it's about the audit. He was waking up. He was silenced. He was waking up because of all of the problems that he was having with his heart. He was having a change of heart, right? So, first and foremost, I wanted to get that out. I wanted to get that out. I've got so much more that I could show you with all these charts. I mean, because the NSA, look at them. Their disordered aggression having to do with death, having to do with religion, having to do with foreign affairs. Okay. That 2430 is right here, NSA. And when I tell you that that map that I created, right? That map that I created, remember the map with Charlie Kirk? And I show you, where's it at? God, it's not even a shortcut anymore. Damn. It's not even a shortcut for my scribble maps anymore since the FBI was contacted about Sebastian. Every time I have to log in, it's absolutely ridiculous. But that map with Charlie that's showing, I don't want y'all to forget. I don't want you to forget because this is going to Jeannie's house. It's going to Jeannie Johnson's house, Miss CIA herself. It's on the campus. And then there's a square. There's a challenge with her and the NSA. And then there's the Fort Huachuca, or however you call it, on the map. It's about charity and acceptance, endings. Not good, guys. Not good at all. And if Charlie, for some reason, like I said before, did fake everything and he is under some type of protection, we could see Australia. But I think that the compromise is also found here. I really do. In Australia with King Charles and the Israeli government. It's big. It's so much deeper, guys. It's so much deeper than we could ever even think of, really. So, what I want to do now is I want to turn your attention to some videos. Turn your attention to some videos that I saw today. And if you do want a card, Jeff has given everyone instruction. I've pinned it. So if you do want an oracle card, he's going to create a list. And when I get done here, we are going to have a good time with my new oracle deck, the Astro deck. It's going to be a great time. Let me pull up these videos now because this is pretty interesting. With what I just told you, right? With what I told you, okay? This is it. This is a part of it. Okay? It's a part of it. It's Dan Bongino, Spain. They were having limits and obstacles there with their work at that moment that Charlie was taken out. They're compromised. All of them. All of them. We can't trust any of them. Definitely at the federal and local level. None of them. They're compromised. And I'm sure that some good people exist within the law enforcement, but I'm just not. It's like, who do you trust? Right? Who do you trust? I don't trust any of them. I just don't. Just don't. And if you're not subscribed to the Jimmy Dore show, do that. Please do that because he's on point. He's on point. Here we go.
We are so close. I genuinely believe the feds were fully involved at every layer of this. And we're going to go back to Camp Huachuca, the Fort Huachuca, Fort Huachuca in Arizona, a story that we told that made the feds freak out in the first place. Like this episode right here, you're going to walk away and you're just going to be like, you know what? Respect you, Candace. Respect to the game for holding things back. So
the FBI, Candace Owens is asserting, is part of the Charlie Kirk assassination cover-up, if not part of the assassination. And here's a quick little
I did ask whether or not the feds took her phone.
So this is when she had her meeting with Erica Kirk, and she asked, did the feds take your phone?
I did ask whether or not the feds took her phone, took Charlie's phone, and they didn't.
What? Why wouldn't they? Huh?
Yeah. Why wouldn't they take the phone? What is going on here? Like, do they not know how to investigate? Have they forgotten, logical protocols? Absolutely incompetent on purpose. On purpose. This is some bullshit, guys. This is some bullshit.
Also, the car that transported him to the hospital, they've completely scrubbed and resold.
That's shocking.
They got rid of it already.
They auctioned it, guys. They auctioned the rental car.
Yeah.
I think the feds are involved.
So let's play that again.
I did ask whether or not the feds took her phone, took Charlie's phone, and they didn't. I think the feds are involved.
So I agree with her. You didn't take Charlie's phone? I think the feds are involved.
Why would they not take Charlie's phone? Because they didn't want to see what was on his phone? It would totally rip up the narrative.
So here she is again.
So look, I'm going to be honest. I've never played chess before, but I do feel like I am a little bit of a chess master because I know the game the feds are playing, the military is playing. It's basically a psychological operation right now, employing all their troops yesterday to call me a fraud. Everyone stop watching. Candace has been bought and paid for. Like, we were so botted yesterday. But obviously, I have been sitting on stuff for a very long time. I have always known that you have to piecemeal things to separate the wheat from the chaff. Today, I'm going to tell you guys, we have photos. I've never shared this before. We have photos of Charlie's SUV after the assassination. That's A. B, I'm now going to tell you how the feds were involved at the hospital after Charlie's assassination. I'm also going to tell.
So the feds at the hospital, after the surgeon was working on Charlie and he was pronounced dead, the surgeon wanted to go back into the operating room and clean up the body for presentation to his wife. That's normal. The feds stopped him. The feds would not let the feds at the hospital wouldn't let the surgeon go back into the operating room where he just was. So the surgeon made a phone call, this according to Candace, and talked to somebody at a high level in government. And then the call came back, let him in. So then the feds had to let him back in. What? Isn't that weird?
That is very weird.
So that's part of that. They also, the feds got the videotape from the hospital. So that's the spoiler alert. That's what she's going to tell you. Those two things. Also, we did the car that he was transported in. It was a rental car. So they immediately cleaned it. Isn't this funny? They immediately cleaned it, and then they put it up for auction to sell immediately. It's a rental car, huh?
So they cleaned it and then auctioned it off. No, I mean, I've never heard. I just cannot believe this.
Cops have it put up for auction.
Yep.
What?
Crazy.
The real story of how the gun was found. All of this involves the fact.
Oh, I forgot to do this. I wanted to put this in. So how the gun was really found is also amazing. I'll do it in another segment. Oh, I forgot I wanted to do that. How they found the gun that they claim Tyler Robinson used to kill Charlie. It's worse than a joke. Okay.
Every layer of this involves the feds, and we're going to talk about what Cash was doing in the days leading up to the assassination. I sense their panic. Sorry, got cut off there, but I sense their panic, and we all sense their panic right now. And they're like trying to like push this last piece of the psychological operation, which is like, don't believe in any politicians, even Candace.
Psychological operation. I totally see that. Totally. We are certainly in a spiritual warfare. Has nothing to do with religion. It has to do with the spirit of truth. Because those in power do not want the truth out. They want to keep us dumbed down, confused, distracted.
Has sold out. Candace is sold out. She took the money. This is a mind game, and I am telling you, we are very close. Like, we are so close. I genuinely believe the feds were fully involved at every layer of this, and we're going to go back to Camp Huachuca, the Fort Huachuca, pardon me, Fort Huachuca in Arizona.
Fort Huachuca holds a lot of answers. Holds a lot of answers, guys. And when it comes to the military, who are they really protecting? Who do they really protect? We're going to find out, that's for sure.
That story that we told that made the feds freak out in the first place. Like this episode right here, you're going to walk away and you're just going to be like, you know what? Respect you, Candace. Respect to the game for holding things back.
So I will also cover that. Yes. Where was Kash Patel the day before? Where was Erica Kirk the day before the assassination? Where was Harpel, the head of the security, the day before the assassination? The answer just might surprise you. Or will it? So that's coming up. I'll have to cover that on Monday. I didn't have. Oh, wait. I do have that. I have that. We're going to cover that today. But here she's got more to say about the feds. Watch this.
This is something that I cannot confirm with, I guess, the usual certainty that I have, but it feels important for me to state it because I hope that because 1 and 2 officers have been courageous, and I'm hearing the rumors, but I want to confirm. I'm hoping that somebody will stand up. Maybe the very officer that was involved in this will stand up and contact me. But I had received a tip a while ago from a few police officers, a tip that I would like to confirm, but I think it should be put out into the open. After we broke the story of the rentals, of the Toyota rentals, I gave you guys the exact description. I also gave you the plates, but that could also be not relevant because if we're dealing with feds, they change the plates, obviously. Anyways, there were some good guys in the police department who had recalled, and I did confirm that I'm speaking with people at the police at the police department at the very least, who recalled something odd that happened on that day involving a white Toyota RAV4. The story goes, obviously, everybody's eyes are peeled, looking for anything unusual, looking for the suspect on this manhunt. And there's an officer who catches a speeding car shortly after the shot is fired. And this officer is convinced that this this is the killer. Like this, I'm going to be in hot pursuit of this killer. The officer pulls over the Toyota RAV4. And when the officer gets to the window, the driver of the RAV4 flashes an FBI badge.
Wow.
What?
I am telling you the exact truth of it, what was communicated to me. And I would like to confirm the story because it's pretty explosive. If that is true, if Toyota RAV4 was pulled over, how do we get that? Do we have to FOIA? I don't know. And that's why I'm putting it out there, because there may be a way to even get around. I'm assuming that officer would have had to have a camera on him. Did a federal officer get pulled over driving a Toyota RAV4? Again,
Well, that's interesting. Very interesting, because everything that she is saying, all the digging that she has done, she hasn't skipped a beat. She has not skipped a beat at all. And you would expect the wife of Charlie Kirk to care more about what has really happened to her husband, but she doesn't. She doesn't seem to. She just doesn't seem to be concerned. She seems to be concerned about the wrong things, in my opinion. In my opinion, she is concerned about the wrong things. And let's look at that. Let's look at this one. Let's look at James.
Since Charlie's death, Erica Kirk, his widowed wife, has risen to become the CEO of Turning Point USA, which is one of the most powerful political groups in the United States. In our last video, we dug into her past, the modeling, the reality shows, the dating, despite claims to the contrary. Definitely go check that out if you haven't yet. But there's something we overlooked last time: the roommate who she mentioned.
I'll say is, when I lived out here, I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was.
So who was this roommate? Well, turns out her roommate is not just some random person. It is actually a family member who is going to unlock for us an entire family tree that upends her well-curated image and potentially expose her connection to a complex network of financial fraud, casino gambling, and foreign influence, allegedly. And before we dive in, I just want to say that everything I'm about to tell you is verifiable. It's in the public domain. You can look it up for yourself. None of it is speculation. This is Erica Kirk, then Franzvi, with her roommate at the time, Nicole Rothstein.
Merry Thanksgiving to you. Merry Thanksgiving to you. Merry Thanksgiving to you.
And Nicole Rothstein, as it turns out, is her cousin. How do we know that? Well, she responded to this clip featuring Erica Kirk talking about her Shabbat Shaloming. And she responded by saying, quote, "As her cousin, who is fully Jewish, half of her family is Jewish. While she herself is a Christian, she has celebrated many Jewish holidays with our side of the family and highly respects the Jewish religion." You can see the name and handle, Nicole Rothstein. Now, I'm glad I archived that, because if you go and look for that Nicole Rothstein account right now.
So her family, y'all got that right? Yeah, he's good. So her family, her cousin, half of the family is fully Jewish and highly respects the Jewish religion. Very important here.
Instagram post is sitting next to her, and Erica Kirk writes, "There's something powerful about God's strategic planning when it comes to the people he has surrounding you. How blessed I am to have individuals like Uncle Alan in my life that are filled with spirit." Now, this is where things start to get pretty interesting, because the next logical question would be, who is this uncle of hers, Alan Rothstein? Well, I was able to find this SEC document that lists one Alan P. Rothstein, and I've confirmed that this is the same person. And here it describes him as a member of the board of directors of this company called Innumerable, which will come up later. So remember that name. He's also owned another company called Shazoom LLC. Remember that as well, a business funding company. And from 2002 through 2007, Mr. Rothstein was the co-founder and chairman of a company called Nano Dynamics Incorporated. Now, it sounds all pretty impressive, but as it turns out, with a little bit more digging, Mr. Alan Rothstein, Erica's uncle, may have been quite the sketchy guy. For Nano Dynamics, it looks like he was sued in bankruptcy court. And from what I'm told in
Sketchy
bankruptcy
guy.
research,
You
it
don't
seems
say.
like Shazoom is a pretty fake. Rothstein was widely reputed to have organized corruption in professional athletics, including conspiring to fix the 1919 World Series. He was also a mentor of future crime bosses Lucky Luciano, Mayor Lansky, Frank Costello, Bugsby Siegel, and numerous others.
So she comes from a family of crime. Jewish mob, New York City, right? So he is uncovering this lineage. Things are just not looking good for her. And like I said before, if this woman, Erica Kirk, didn't put herself out there and if she wouldn't continuously put herself out there and she would focus on her family and focus on what is really going on, but she doesn't. The one person that should be isn't. The people of the world shouldn't be. She is. Yeah, she is from the mob. She's from the mob. I mean, they're showing it right here. And everybody can do their own due diligence. I mean, really, we can do our own research into this woman and her family.
Interesting family history, I would say, for
Yep.
the all-American girl next door. Oh, but the rabbit hole gets even darker when we look at another family connection. This is Erica's aunt, Carla Solomon, née Franz V. This family connection is even more wild, so buckle up here. This is the obituary for Carl Kenneth Franz V, who is Erica's grandfather. I just want to make sure that these connections are established using credible sources. Here you can see Erica listed as one of his grandchildren, and you can see here under children, there's Kent, who is Erica's father, and Carla, who is Erica's aunt, which we'll get into right now. According to Clark County records, Erica's aunt, Carla, married a man named Jack D. Solomon. And as it turns out, Erica's uncle, we'll call him Uncle Jack, was the target of a federal investigation on casino-related stock fraud. This is a document I found from the SEC dated August 2nd, 1983, and it says that, quote, the San Francisco branch office announced that on July 20th, a complaint was filed in the federal district court in Las Vegas, Nevada, seeking permanent injunctions against Jack D. Solomon and Norman L. Vance, both of Las Vegas. The complaint charges Solomon and Vance with violations of the registration and anti-fraud provisions of the Securities Act of 1933 and the anti-fraud provisions of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934 in connection with selling and otherwise distributing approximately 8.7 million shares of unregistered stock of Gaming and Technology, Inc., formerly known as Advanced Patent Technology, Inc., a publicly held Nevada corporation. Essentially, the scheme was that he was selling unregistered stock to fund his gambling empire, and this investigation is what ultimately forced him out of the casino industry. But 15 years later, Jack found himself back in court on another fraud charge, this time related to a company called Biomune Systems. Quote, plain.
Does any of this surprise you guys? It's not surprising at all. I mean, look at her. She's following in her family's footsteps.
Asserts this action arises from a fraud of massive proportions, generally consisting of a scheme to obtain Biomune's listing on NASDAQ, manipulate Biomune's finances, and inflate the price of Biomune stock in order to dump thousands of Biomune shares on the market and earn millions of dollars in profits. So this sounds sort of like a classic pump and dump scheme here. So overall, what these documents prove is a 20-year pattern. You see, back in the 80s, it was casinos. And then here in the 90s, it was biotech. But in every decade, the tactic is the same, which is to use family and connections to manipulate markets. And now Jack D. Solomon's niece-in-law, Erica Kirk, just so happens to be running one of the largest.
Exactly, Jeff. Corruption at its finest. And these agencies have been bought and paid for.
Political, or maybe the largest political youth organizations in the United States, with hundreds of millions of dollars flowing through the organization. I just want to remind people that about a week before he died, Charlie Kirk sent out this internal memo calling for a quote unquote Doge-style investigation or audit into the finances of Turning Point USA. So perhaps Charlie suspected that something nefarious, something shady might have been going on within the company's finances, and he wanted to find out what it was. We don't know that for sure, but it certainly seems very plausible. And the other question we should ask is, if money is indeed flowing out of the organization in some kind of secret manner, where could that money be going? Well, I found out that Jack Solomon is a major donor to international Zionist causes like the Jerusalem Foundation. And he also serves as a trustee for Hebrew University, which just so happens to be Israel's leading public research university, founded in 1918 and opened in 1925.
Wow.
I mean, don't you guys find it kind of interesting that TPUSA is aggressively, almost militantly pro-Israel, more so than it is sometimes pro-America?
We've been to Israel twice together. And to be able to walk in the place where our Lord walked and see the—
Girl, you are so fake. Where our Lord walked. Stop it.
Bible come to life in Technicolor. How could you hate that place?
So just some.
How could you hate that place? What are you talking about? Hate that place? Who would? Nobody is hating on a place. We're hating on your actions. And the action that is not being shown in the public eye, which is sincere grievance of your husband. Jesus.
Summing everything up, if you trace back through her family tree, on one side you have the Rothsteins, and the other you have the Solomons, both each with a long and storied history connected through her roommate and cousin, Nicole Rothstein, and her aunt, Carla Francevy, later on Carla Solomon, and sitting right in the middle.
I agree, Orbitraction. It's getting clearer and clearer. Rooted entanglement. No doubt about it. Now check this out. Check this out, guys. I also saw this today, and I wanted to bring it to your attention, that there is a guy that is thinking that there is technology that would go back to, we could look at this technology in Lebanon. And he's thinking that, and he's proposing this theory, that the battery of the microphone is what caused the shot. I don't know. But I just wanted to bring this to you guys, just in case you think that this holds any credibility. All right. He's a little nervous. You guys can go and watch Trigger Smart for the whole long video. He's, like I said, he's a little nervous, but
let's talk about the, actually, let me pull that other one off here really quick and put that on. Okay, so for this,
Yes, bloodlines. Exactly.
So when you see that part, the magnetic clasp goes on the backside. So that part that we're seeing right now, that he has a suction cup, is against Charlie's chest, and that's the batteries against his chest also. So if the shape charge was put anywhere, it's going to be put in that gold battery right there.
No, I think with the previous pager attacks and the cell phones, they just replaced a portion of the battery, correct?
Right. They basically took 20% of the cell and replaced it with the explosive.
Okay.
Hey, Shauna.
And
Um,
I believe that's what they probably did with this. They just replaced it with a smaller cell battery, a slightly shorter battery, and then they put the shape charge in the end of the space that was left over.
And that would make it so it would still function. He could still live stream and everything with it, but obviously the battery wouldn't last as long.
Exactly.
Okay, now someone is asking you to explain how the pendant broke one more time, just so they can understand it.
Basically, the pendant, the necklace was moved by the force of the explosion, and then it crossed the path of the shape charge. So when the pendant was pushed down, and it met the end of the slack of the necklace, and then it's like a pendulum. It swung up and started to come out of the shirt, and that pulled the necklace across, and it ended up crossing that peak that we see in the middle of his chest, and that's what snapped the necklace. And then the momentum of the necklace forced.
Oh, okay. So Coleman came up with the theory 2 to 3 weeks ago. So I wonder if this guy heard that, and then, I mean, I don't know. Seems like he's been working on this.
It over his head. So that's why when we see the necklace fly up and over his head, it's broken. It's a single strand, 26 inches of necklace, instead of being, a loop connected.
Okay, now we've had a few people asking, one, can you share the modified program that you wrote? And then someone else is asking, I should put it on the screen here. Is this a Python C++ package, a fork? Like, can we get a more technical explanation for devs?
It's just Python code, and it's shared on my X. You can copy the code and run it yourself. I ran it in Claude 200.
Yeah, he is. Jaywood Mimi put me on Baron Coleman. And he is. His channel is tremendously growing because he is not afraid to speak out. And I think that more of us need to be speaking out. We need to be speaking our truth, no matter how small the channel is, how big the channel is. We need to be speaking about our truth. The truth about these actions with our federal government, all these agencies that are corrupt. And I'm sorry, but there's no left and right. There's corruption, and it runs deep into our government, into the church, guys, even into the church. This guy's an expert on body armor. And he's actually taken us back to about, what happened in Lebanon. I'm thinking about doing a video, I don't know. I don't know.
All right, so let me share. So that's his X right there, John Bray. It's John Aaron Bray.
And we don't know at this point what the coroner's report said. I've seen some people asking about that, and I've tried to kind of interject a little bit too. I mean, that's part of the problem, you guys, is that we don't know exactly, what the coroner had to say, what the autopsy said, what the doctors, officially said. I mean, we're going off of third, fourth, fifth party information.
Oh, okay. He's the one. Okay, gotcha. Now I know who this guy is. Okay. He's the one that first said that he had armor on and then decided that no, he didn't. He didn't actually have armor on.
And if you're also taking into consideration things like, now Candace is saying that, Colvett never said what he said, or that what he said was made up, and that the surgeon never said that. We're kind of getting to the point where, can we believe anything that's been told so far? Anything. Yeah. So, like the fact that he had broken vertebrae, and like, is that true? We don't even know if, because if people are trying to make these other narratives fit that now. Like, well, if he was electrocuted, how do you account for the vertebrae? Do we even know the vertebrae are broken?
And so why the speculation? Because I think inquiring minds want to know. And there are a lot of us who just cannot stand to sit around and wait for, a year plus. And it just doesn't feel right. That's at least, I'll speak for myself in saying that I can't just sit around and twiddle my thumbs and wait. I've got to keep digging.
Yep. And we will just real quick, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Head over and check out Kelly.
Hey, Julia. Hey, honey. Thank you, babe.
Ray Bond, she's now on YouTube, and I think she's actually monetized now thanks to you guys. You guys went over there and helped her out. And always check her out on X and Instagram as well. And then, like I said, John, I put his on the screen again. It's John Bray on X, John Aaron Bray.
Yeah, y'all
right,
check
John.
him out if you want any information about what he is, proposing. And I think that it's a good one. I mean, I'm still on the fence. I'm still on the fence about it all. I don't know. Erica Kirk, I was very surprised. And I don't know why I was surprised that she would have Nicki Minaj come to the stage. Did y'all see that today? Did y'all see that? It's crazy. I mean, I'm talking about crazy that she would have her up there. Let me show you this. Hold on. Let me show you guys this. It's a very short clip. It's a short clip. But if you haven't seen it, I definitely want you to see this. And Nicki Minaj is, I don't think that she is like, the person that I'd want my little girl to be listening to. She's pretty foul. You know what I'm saying? She pretty foul. But whatever. Whatevs. Listen to this.
Dear young men, you have amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president.
Wow. Where is he? What did she just say? What did she just say? Oh, what?
Dear young men, you have amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president.
What? Yeah, girl, on Turning Point. Hey, Seth, good to see you, buddy. I know. Can you believe this? Like, what? Nicki Minaj. This was her surprise guest. I mean, what is going on here? What is happening, guys? What is going on?
And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And
Yeah, she's tripping. She is tripping, Jay Wood, be me.
our vice president. And when I say that,
Oh, yeah, you messed up, honey. You messed up. And she thinks it's funny. Erica thinks it's funny. It's all a show, man. It's all a show, y'all. Oh my gosh.
president. And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
Trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard, so you're fine. Yes, we did. I love you.
Wow.
I love you. You have to laugh about it, truly. I have been called every single thing, and you know what? God is so good.
You know what? God is so good. God is so good. Wow. God is so good that you don't even have to grieve for your deceased husband, and you can laugh. Nicki Minaj, seriously. Let's listen to this again. Let's just listen to one more time. Girl, I'm saying, Orbit Traction, this is just crazy. It is a disgrace. It is a disgrace. And she just laughs. She's just so happy. 3 months. And she hasn't skipped a beat. That smile, her hair, her makeup, her jewelry, her clothes, it's all just perfect. God is so good, she doesn't even have to grieve.
Young men, you have amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president.
Orange man, you think is what? Ass kisser? What do you think?
And you have amazing.
No. What are you saying? Let's look at that. Like, let's just
President.
God dang it.
Handsome, dashing president. And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
Yeah, I think that wig got to you, honey. That wig got to you, Nikki. Nikki, the wig. It's the wig, honey. It's that wig.
Trust me,
Can y'all believe
there's
that?
nothing new under the sun that I have not heard, so you're fine. Yes, we did. I love you.
And then she says, I love you. I love you. Oh, I love you, Nikki. I just love you. Look, it's okay, girl. It's okay.
I love you.
I love you. With her whole leg. I mean, this is a Christian type of convention. Can you not like, I don't know. I would just think that you would dress appropriately. And this has nothing to do, let me just clarify. This has nothing to do with Black women. I think that Black women are absolutely beautiful inside and out, especially those Black women, white women, Asian women, any kind of women that are classy. I like the classy women. Yeah, she makes your head hurt even worse. Oh my gosh, guys. Anybody you could have up here. Your special guest is Nicki Minaj? Like, do we need to go through all the lyrics? No. No, because y'all know them. Or some of y'all do. You know the music that she has put out. And what is going on with this hair? I mean, she just wants longer hair, longer than her. This big ass, long ass wig. This was from today, girl, Julia. This is from today in Arizona. Yes, ma'am. Oh, wow. Wow. Has also admitted she has drugged men and stolen from them. Damn.
You have to laugh about it, truly. I have been called every single thing, and you know what? God is so good, you let it roll right off your back.
Yeah. You let a lot of things roll off your back, sis, like your husband. Your husband. And you know, it's possible, Julia. I don't have his birth time. And so I would love to have his birth time because I think if I did have his birth time, I could confirm one way or the other if he was in protection, if he was in the program. But yeah, yeah. Focus on Erica Kirk and TP. Don't knock the guests. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Nicki Minaj discussing faith and politics. Like, what? What? Like, what is going on here? Look at them.
Here, I am honored to be here. Thank you for having me.
Love you guys. So we're just going to dive right into this. You had some fun words for Governor Newsom. I have to read these tweets because they're amazing and they are so funny. Okay, first one, we'll do this one. Unless you want to read it in your own voice. I think it'd be really great. Okay.
Oh, Gabby Poo, it only gets worse from here for you, buddy. It's the end of the road for you, my love. Get on the nearest jet ski and let that beautiful hair blow in the wind. It'll make you happier than this race that you will not win. Enjoy life. Peace.
Okay. One more.
Why not? Imagine being the guy running on wanting to see trans kids. Haha, not even a trans adult would run on that. Normal adults wake up and think they want to see healthy, safe, happy kids. Not Gav, the Gav nots. Gav not in, Gav out. Send it.
So this is basically this, Christian church convention type of thing is so political. It's so political. And they think it's funny. This is sick. This is sick to me. I don't know about y'all, but this is sick. I don't like it. I get the heebie-jeebies. I think it's so weird. Guys, 3 months. Her husband's been gone. And this is what she's been doing the whole 3 months. Miss CEO. I'm just like, yeah, it is so sick, guys. It's so sick, man. It's just sad.
Send in the next guy. I'm bored.
And so all of these people, that are sitting in the audience while they're doing their girl thing, laughing about Gavin Newsom, this is a stunt for Trump, for the administration, for the Israeli government, for a huge agenda with our youth. And if it wasn't for the government trying to fix, manage, control the genome, we wouldn't have so many confused children today. like no other time in history. We have got children that are so confused because the science, trust that science, that science that they want us to trust, that they are using to weaponize our children's genome, their identity. Truly sad.
So I'm just going to let you riff. Like, I want you to say whatever you want to say to Mr. Newsom.
Dear Newscom, we don't have a problem cleaning up the scum if we have to. Please tread lightly. That's what I would say to Gavi Poo.
So with regard to the current administration, what has been maybe the biggest surprise for you, or something that you just really has been put on your heart that you've learned about our president and our vice president?
Well, I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He has, I don't know if he even knows this, but he's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys and to win, and to do it with your head held high and your integrity intact. He's from Queens, New York, like me. So, but what it's shown me personally is sometimes, even in the worst feeling times in your life, you think that you're never going to come back from it, but you do. And our president shows that. He's been through every single thing a person could be through publicly, having to constantly be lied on. It's not really that funny until you are in that person's shoes that's being lied on. You'll never understand what it feels like. That person is a human being. They have a family who has to read those lies. And that's not, and it's just not fair. But this administration is full of people with heart and soul. And they make me proud of them. Our vice president, he makes me, well, I love both of them, but they're both powerful men, smart.
There you go. Powerful men. No, it's definitely real, Shauna. It's definitely real, honey. There's a chart here. No, she's not. No, she's really not. This is real.
Strong, all of that. But both of them have a very uncanny ability to be someone that you relate to. I can relate to them. When I hear them speak, I know that they're one of us. Like, I know that they're not, don't you guys agree? They haven't lost touch of the world. They're still connected to the world and what's happening in the world, with the younger people and older people, with the richer people and not so rich people. They have the ability to still connect and be real and make us feel proud to be American.
So why now have you been involved with speaking about politics? What was kind of the turning point for you? Yeah.
What was the turning point? Well, I just got tired of being pushed around. Yeah. Sometimes you just get tired of it, and then you realize, wait a minute, I have something inside of me that's stronger than what's out there. That's right. So when you've had enough, you realize, wait a minute, why do I even care about these people and what they think? Who are they? They don't even know who they are. So I'm not going.
You don't even know who you are. You're messed up from that wig. You're getting messed up with the wig, babe. It's the wig. Surely it's the wig. It can't be that I just cannot believe, I can't believe it. All the people that she could have. I mean, this ain't Queen Latifah or nothing. This is Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? Of all the people that she could have as her guest, this is crazy. It's just crazy to me. Yeah, reading a script. Using her, no doubt about it. They're using both of these women. Both of them. Yeah.
I'm not going to back down anymore. I'm not going to back down ever again.
Ever again. We're not gonna back down, Nikki. What? There's your grieving widow. There's your grieving widow, guys.
Can the students in the room raise your hand? Wow. This question is for you guys. So you guys are very courageous and bold on your campus. Nikki, I know our students feel this way, but why do you think speaking your mind has become so controversial?
Because people no longer are using their minds, their brains. So right now, just imagine we're not allowed to have a different opinion anymore. We're not allowed to think out loud anymore. We're not it just.
But look at you. Thinking out loud, talking out loud, sharing a stage with Erica Kirk, the grieving widow. It's not grieving. Okay. All right. If they start twerking, I'm gonna puke. Oh my God, guys. It just gets worse. It just gets worse. It really does. It's a shame that we have, oh, let me put me back up here. It's a shame that we have women that are supposed to be strong women leading women, and there's nothing leading here except corruption. Anyone, guys, anyone with a brain cell can tell that this is some crazy shit right here. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, girl. It's all right. Is his eyes okay? You're still here? Okay, cool. Let me take off that banner because I want to decompress tonight. I want to decompress with you guys. Oh, I meant to do this. I want to decompress and I want to show you guys the deck. The deck that I'm going to be reading is the Astro Oracle deck. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see because because Miss Shauna sent it to me, she is going to be the first one that I read. Yeah. She's definitely not elite to me. Yeah, she's definitely not elite to me. So here we go, girl. Here we go. Here we go. This is going to be, yes, here I am. I know that I'm just not, I'm not Nikki or, Erica, but that's okay. That's okay. We've got the Oracle card. Definitely. This deck is absolutely so cool. I'm just loving it. Loving it. All right, girl. So you're going to be the first one. And then I got his eyes. She is a wannabe. Let's see them socks, Jeff. Jeff, bring them in here. Bring in those socks, girl. Yeah, not the socks, but the socks. All right, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Shauna, the gifting is getting gifted with a read, a card pull. Nikki, you're the one that has been replaced with a disembodied spirit. Yeah, just cult all the way, guys. It's cultish. Cultish. I don't like it. I don't like it a bit. Don't like it. All right, honey. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is your card retrograde review. Shauna, we got a retrograde review. It's the number 15, and I'm going to read it from the guidebook, and then I'm going to intuit it. Okay, just like I would if I'm doing a reading. I'm going to allow the data. She really did call him an assassin. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Happy solstice to you too, witchy mama. She sure did. And it's not going to go away. Everybody is going to run with it. Just like I did. And we should. We definitely should. So retrograde review, Shauna, number 15. Number 15, sweetheart. Are you ready? Are you ready? Retrograde gets a bad rap, especially Mercury retrograde. But the retrograde cycle is truly a helpful and necessary time. It's nothing to worry about, just something to work with. A planet is in retrograde when it appears to reverse the direction of its journey across the sky from our perspective here on Earth. As that planet revisits its path, you get to review your life. So, what you want to do, the action that you want to take, Shauna, with the retrograde, any type of retrograde. And we know that the planets, the hypotheticals, the asteroids that are in our chart that we are born with, some of them are retrograde. And so it's not just about Mercury retrograde. This is any retrograde that you could be dealing with, anything that is coming back from the past. Stop the normal patterns of your life and take a break. The roots of this issue are found in the past. Reconsider, revise, repair, and edit. Dig in a drawer to find an old idea to bring forth and rework. Shauna. Reconnect with old friends, previous contacts. Address some unfinished personal business. Look again and find lost items, missing information. A delay may be a saving grace in this situation. So check equipment, read the fine print, make sure that everyone is on the same page and it's and that it is safe to move forward. This is an opportunity for a do-over. You don't need to get stuck in the past. If an old problem rears its head, rather than reinscribing dysfunctional patterns, take a different approach. Before you re-engage an old relationship, inventory your heart. Consider what needs to be different this time to make it work. Broach new territory altogether. If you feel called, put regular work aside and attend to a side agenda. a sole important short-term project that urgently needs every bit of wisdom you've garnered. The challenge is this. It's not a time, tempting though it may be, to reminisce, pick at old scars, revisit painful situations from your past, just because you want the emotional charge or the excuse to wallow in memories of betrayals or regrets. You've been there, you've done it, you got the t-shirt. You don't need to do it again. Take a deep breath. This is a moment of the ordinary flow, an opportunity to use what you've worked so hard to learn. Use your accumulated skills, knowledge, and maturity. Slow, steady, and thoughtful will win this race. So, the retrograde, I mean, has basically said everything that I would say too, is that the retrograde is all about going back into the past, having a redo. But the redo is really in the wisdom that you are looking back in hindsight. All that stuff that you have in hindsight, that's where the wisdom comes. And you don't want to repeat old patterns, right? None of us do. But this is your card, Shauna. So I hope you like it. His eyes, here we go. If anybody wants a card pull, please look at the pinned comment with Jeff. Because this is a really cool deck. I've got the Biblical Tarot. I've also got, you know what? I'm going to also read this one to you, Shauna, because you gifted this to me. And so I want you to have the first gifted read card pull with this one, the Spirit Animal deck. And so this one is for you, his eyes, babe. This one is for you. My Virgo, Mercury retrograde, Leo, Venus retrograde, 15 degrees. Makes sense. Love it. I like a retrograde. Yeah. Most of the time, the lunar nodes are retrograde. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're not. That's right. We are all original, different. Nobody's born at the same time as you. You are unique. You are different, Shauna. We all are so uniquely beautiful and virtuous. Even Erica Kirk has a fate, and that fate is going to work itself out. It really is. And I've seen connections in her chart that are unmistaken. I mean, you can't, I can't make it up. I just know what I know. All right. His eyes. Where are you at, honey? You like it? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to read it. Can't wait to read it. All right. His eyes. Come on in, girl. Talk to me. Let me know you're still in here. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is from the Astro Oracle deck. It is so symbolic. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ooh. Conjunction. An alliance. Anything that is in conjunction is next to one another. They're right next to one another. That's what a conjunction is. They're in conversation. So when I talk about conjunctions, I will sometimes say, look, they're conjunct. They're in conversation. They're talking to one another. So this card, conjunction, is about an alliance, number 51 in the guidebook. And this is, again, it's about an alliance. An alliance, I do too. So anytime two celestial bodies conjunct, meaning they dance close together, they first work together and blend meaning and purpose, then begin a new cycle of their relationship. The sun and moon conjunct at the new moon. like the Sag new moon that we just had, right? They were conjunct. They were at the same degree in conversation. The sun is shining a light on things of the past with the courts. And what happened? The release of the Epstein files, the past of the court with Tyler Robinson. Okay. This is all about the courts with the new moon in Sag that we have just left on the 19th. Because the sun is overpoweringly huge, it has special rules. Planets are so tiny compared to the sun that when they are close, within a 10 degree of the sun, they seem to disappear or combust and lose individual power. But when planets exactly conjunct the sun, their strength merges and grows within the heart of the sun. The conjunction tells us we are stronger when we are together. We are stronger when we work together rather than against one another. And so long as we don't disappear into another's flame. Co-conspire, find people and allies who support your ideas, as this is not a situation in which to go it alone. Bring in someone with an extra skill to offer to your project. Find the best friend to discuss your concerns with, spark off new partnerships. Watch the energy build as you bounce ideas off of another person. Just be sure, his eyes, just be sure to take care of your own energy fields and ideas in this process. If you have merged your energy with a partner, with a teacher, a coworker, or are considering merging, notice what strengthens you. Notice that. And also where you may need to step back and individuate and find your own paradigm and technique. It can be lovely to love someone with a sun-like personality, warm, expansive, though at times exhausting, but don't combust. If it's time to align your life with another, think of the line from the poet. Love consists of this, that two solitudes protect and border and greet each other. Let this be a yoking of two or more equals, a partnership that works best when each brings gifts and challenges to the table. Make sure that you are wary of relationships that ask you to shrink yourself to fit them and value the conjunction over individual growth. A conjunction can become greater than the sum of its parts. And so anytime we have a conjunction, basically what it is saying is that we are stronger together. We are stronger together. Just make sure that your togetherness holds those same values. And when they don't, that is a good time to separate that conjunction, if that makes sense. So that is really cool. That is really cool. Thank you so much for requesting a reading with the Astro card deck. And then now I'm going to read Shauna. I'm going to give you a card, the Spirit Animal card deck. It's exciting. I love it. All right. You're welcome, love. You're welcome, love. You're so welcome. Thank you. The Spirit Animal deck is great. You're going to love it. I think I am going to love it too. All right, Shauna, here we go, girl. Here we go, Shauna. How long you going live tonight? Well, I've been on here for an hour and a half already, so probably nobody else is requesting a reading, so probably not much longer. All right, here we go, girl. Here we go. Spirit animal is the wombat spirit. Be at home. Just be. at home. I love the illustration of these cards too. 68. 68, Shauna. Is the animal spirit that I'm pulling for you right now, sweetheart. Here is your oracle message. Burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe, sound, and well fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognize that well being is the truth of life. Wombat spirit reminds you that to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this, Shauna, by accepting. You do this by accepting all your experience without judgment through a deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to truly feel at home in your life with your family and your tribe. Right now, you are in a beautiful place where you can hang up the coat of your identity and settle into a true sense of home and well being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place rings true in harmony with spirit. Could it be that you are not feeling comfortable in your own skin, Shauna? Thinking that the only way you can be with others is to hide under the protection of a mask or identity you created to protect yourself from getting hurt? This mask or persona is supposed to make you look strong, but it really just robs you of your integrity. Wombat spirit arrives to nudge you to drop the false marks because it's not others who will hurt you now. It's not the others. It is you who are hurting yourself when you aren't being authentic. It's okay though. You can course correct if you are willing to be yourself no matter what comes. Even if others are not in agreement with your authenticity, you are safe with spirit. You're safe. You're safe with spirit. Even if people don't understand what it is that you're doing, they don't have to. I mean, people don't have to understand what I'm doing when I'm connected to numbers and looking at this chart, and looking at that chart, and looking at this chart, and taking it here and taking it there, and then I'm bringing it together. People don't have to understand it. And sometimes I can't explain what I'm doing at a, first grade level because this shit ain't first grade. What I'm doing, the way that I'm investigating, the way that I'm mapping, a first grader, this isn't first grade level. And so your authenticity with the way with the you know, I know, Shauna, that when I was on my way home on Thursday, and I'm listening to your reading that you are doing in conjunction with me and what I was reading at the time, it was on point. It was on point, and we could literally, you and I were literally bringing our work together, and it was telling the perfect story of what was actually going on. I mean, we can't make it up. We just can't make that up. So, I hope that this deck is going to, I know, I don't hope, I know that this deck is authentic to me because the way that I feel when I'm reading it, the way that the card is illustrating, it's just, it's where I am at today. It may not be where I'm at next year, but it's definitely where I'm at today. And I'm authentic in that. And I know that you are authentic with you. And I just don't want you to ever compromise that. Just because people don't understand it doesn't mean shit. You understand it. And that's all that matters, right? Exactly. Exactly. It's taken years to get to where you are. It's a journey, and it's a journey for me as well, you know? It's a journey for me as well, and every day I'm learning, every day I'm learning, and every day I'm getting better. Every day. A cute little wombat, yes. Hey, Army vet. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, if anybody else wants an oracle card, that's all you gotta do. I'm not asking for 20 bucks or 50 bucks. I'm just saying, hey, spend a dollar, spend $2, whatever. Get you a card. Yeah, I love this for Shauna too. Definitely. Sure, you can share thoughts after the cards. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Feel free. Feel free to, babe. Feel free. I really don't care either way. I'm married now, but I'd be much happier with my old soulmate, like 100% happier, elated. It's been 38 years, so I'm confused if I should move back or not. I get that. I think that these, always go forward. Yeah, you can share your thoughts on the cards if you want to. Of course you can. Of course you can. Dot, dot. Of course you can. You can share your thoughts on the cards. And you were talking about this being such a don't know why it did that. You talking about how it's such a, are you talking about these? Because you were talking about how you like this deck, and I do too. I mean, that was my first card. The first card read of that one. And I don't think that ever should we go backwards. I think that we should always move forward, Julia. I think we should always move forward. Absolutely do. These have even got that new card smell. Love it. Of course, I've got the Biblical Tarot. I don't mind getting out any of these decks for you guys. I love it. What's the name of the deck? This one is the Spirit Animal Oracle. The other one that I just read with the Astro deck is the Star Code Astro, and then the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. That's the one that I just read as well. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I like the Biblical Tarot. I like them all. It is a new card smell, babe. New card smell. I love it. I'm going to keep them. You still find yourself hiding from the world in some ways. Like, hey, don't tell them I'm different. They won't like it. Exactly like you said last night. Like you said last night. And we are all different. We all bring substance to the table. And I think we should honor that always. Always be authentic. Even if people don't like it, even if people don't understand, even if it's not popular, you know, even if I don't have, 1,000, people in this chat that's just like begging me, to read their astrology or begging me to read a card, it's okay. It's okay. I'm still authentic as all get out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Shout it. Shout it from the rooftops. Yes. If they only knew. If they only knew. But sometimes I think being low key is a good thing because what I do is so innovative and it's so different that I could be considered a threat, you know, to the establishment, if you will. I could be a threat. I mean, I feel like I am a threat. I feel like I am. Ah, that's right. They don't pay your damn bills. That's right. It is growth for you, and I get it. It's just who you are. It's taken a long time, and you're still working on it, and I love you too. I do. I love you too, and I appreciate the love and the care. Don't lower your vibration. Definitely not. Definitely not. Mm-mm. We don't do that here. We don't lower our vibration. No way, Jose. No. And the astrology, when it comes to these cases and the map with Charlie, there's major corruption. And all that I said about the FBI like a week ago, now we know why. Now we know why the FBI is going to have more limits and obstacles, why Dan Bongino, the sun is shining on him today. The sun is shining on the Israeli president and is opposing Donald Trump because he shines at a critical degree in Gemini. And so today, as the sun in Sag was shining at a critical degree, it was completely opposing him. Him and his vice president. That was Nicki Minaj. Okay, guys. That opposition was that. That's what it was. It was opposing him and his buddy Vance. It's so easy to see when I'm showing a clock, like when I just have the clock going and I'm telling you who it's hitting, what's going on with this one and what's going on with that one. It's really truly happening at that time. It just was. You sense that the retrograde card will infer to slow down, go back to your personal safe space of the wombat to evaluate what you are considering or contemplating at this time. Thank you. Basically, back to your roots. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Not going backwards. We're not going back. We don't go backwards. We can look back and peer back into the past, but we want to bring the wisdom to the future, to the present, and to the future. We don't want to go back. We don't go backwards. We don't go backwards. Oh my gosh. So if anybody else wants a card read, you can do it with the Oracle deck. I do have I also have, I do like this biblical. I've got the Yule. I've got, the spirit animal. I've got the birds. I've got the Oracle of the Angels, the shaman healing. This one is a good one too. I like them all. I love them all. I can't say that I don't like not one of them because I love them. I just love divining, the spirit hands. You can either biblical card. Okay. You want one? Okay, honey. I got you. I got you. I got you. His eyes. Yes, ma'am. A biblical. Gotcha. All right, honey. I gotcha. I think it's definitely different, Of course, you can share anytime, sweetheart. Anytime. You can share what you think it means. I don't mind at all. I'm no one-hit wonder. No one-hit wonder, babes. Takes us all. Yes, his eyes once biblical. Shauna. Okay, here we go. Here we go, his eyes. One is already trying to jump out. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, got another one trying to jump out. Here we go. Here we go. Knight of Grains. Knight of Grains. I don't know if you can see it or not. The Knight of Grains. Jacob works for Laban. So Jacob served 7 years to get Rachel, but they seemed like only a few days to him because of his love for her. Genesis 29:20. Genesis 29:20 is your biblical reference. The card is number 12. Oh, Knight of Grains. This is a different type of book. It's got feathers, grains. Here we go. The Knight of Grains. Upright meaning, which it is. Steadfastness, persistence, loyalty, hard work. And so the Knight of Grains being Genesis 29:20. Where's my Bible? Genesis 29:20. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start reading here with Jacob marries Leah and Rachel. After Jacob had stayed with him for a whole month, Laban said to him, "Just because you are a relative of mine, should you work for me for nothing? Tell me what your wages should be." Now Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the older was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah had weak eyes, but Rachel was lovely in form and beautiful. Jacob was in love with Rachel and said, "I'll work for you 7 years in return for your younger daughter, Rachel." Laban said, "It's better that I give her to you than to some other man. Stay here with me." So Jacob served 7 years to get Rachel, but they seemed like only a few days to him because of his love for her. Then Jacob said to Laban, "Give me my wife. My time is completed, and I want to lie with her." Then Jacob said to Laban, so Laban brought together all the people of the place and gave a feast. But when evening came, he took his daughter Leah and gave her to Jacob, and Jacob laid with her. Laban gave his servant girl to his daughter as her maidservant. When morning came, there was Leah. So Jacob said to Laban, "What is this you have done to me? I served you for Rachel, didn't I? Why have you deceived me?" And then Laban replied, "It is not our custom here to give the younger daughter in marriage before the older one. Finish this daughter's bridal week. Finish this daughter's bridal week. Then we will give you the younger one also in return for another 7 years of work." And that's what Jacob did. It is a very deep story, very deep. Jacob said he finished the week with Leah, and then Laban gave his daughter Rachel to be his wife. Rachel as her maidservant. Jacob lay with Rachel also, and he loved Rachel more than Leah. He worked for Laban another 7 years. Yes, the verse is definitely about devotion. It's definitely about devotion, commitment, and working hard and striving for what you want in life. Yeah, I agree, Army vet. Patience, service, love, transforming hardship into joy, being committed to the good work. And I'm committed to the good work, guys. I'm committed. I'm going to keep mapping. I'm going to keep mapping. I'm going to keep getting better and better. And that's what I hope you do too. His eyes is just keep up the good work. That's been me through the years. I love it. I love it. Love it. Thank you, babe. Thank you for that opportunity. Thank you so much. And so, okay, Jill, I've got you. I've got you. Any oracle, Jill, or which one? Which one, darling? Which one? Okay, Shauna, I got you. The shaman. The shaman one. The biblical tarot is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And I like being able to get the Bible out too and read it, get some understanding, get some understanding. And if anybody else wants a reading, just, look at that. If you want a card pull, it's just on a donation basis, just donate. Donate either on here or through the Cash App. That's all you got to do. So simple. Okay. Whoa, that one just flipped. That one just flipped on me, so that's going to be your card, girl. Teaching. I don't know if you can see it. Teaching. There's that tree of life. Got the roots going down deep. Teaching, babe. Number 14, the teaching. The teacher. The mentor. Teaching. The situation you are inquiring about encourages teaching, whether it be student, teacher, parent, child, or just friend and friend. Shauna? We are, all of us, learning and teaching constantly when we are maintaining a high vibration energetically. Never despair that the seeds you have planted have failed to take root. They may be taking time to germinate, or they may have migrated to another field. Do not plant seeds with the expectation of an outcome. Disengage from the attachment to the outcome of the situation and move on. A farmer doesn't sit down next to the seeds he plants waiting for them to sprout. What a recipe for disappointment. He plants them and moves on. Never once does he second guess if he was doing the right thing in the right way. He simply does what he is called to do and trusts that the fruits of his labor will be what they are supposed to be. And so this card is encouraging you a formal teaching experience. Look for ways you can enrich others' lives through sharing your expertise and your knowledge. That was a good one, Shauna. That was a good one, Miss Teacher. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, good night, Witchy Mama. Good night, honey. It is a pretty card. It is. Yeah. I have a strong lineage of women with abilities, also Shawnee. And yes, I love your interpretation. Wild. Wow. Yeah, this is on a donation basis tonight, even if it's just $1. It's just showing appreciation for time and energy. Yeah, we are both laughing at that. Yes. Yes, yes, and more yes. Go back to your roots, and then the tree shows up. The tree shows up. It just did. I mean, we can't make it up, guys. We can't make it up. There's the tree. There's the roots. You just gotta, I mean, you gotta love it. Gots to love it. Okay, so Jill says, any card? Oh, Angel, for you, I got you, honey. Yes, I will. Any oracle? Any oracle? Okay, D Green. That's fine. You have a good night too, babe. That's fine. Mm-hmm. This is an astrology. This is an astrology channel. So we have astrology and we have tarot, we have oracle cards. That's what this channel is about, D Green. I thought you knew. I thought you knew, sweetheart. You want the new one? Okay. And Jill is saying anyone. Anyone. Okay. Let's do Jill. Let's do the Astro Oracle. Let's do the Astro Oracle. Angel, for you, the new one. So I've got the Astro Oracle, and then I'll also have, I've got a bunch of new ones. I've got the Biblical Tarot, I've got the Shamanic Healing, I've got birds, I've got Animal Spirit. Yeah. Good stuff, girl. Good stuff. Okay, Jill, here we go. Okay, here we go. North Node. I like this one for you, Jill. North Node, the future. It's all about fate. It's the fate of the future with where you're going. The fate of the future with the reading that we have on the 30th. Oh, I love it. Number 34. Number 34, the North Node. Okay, I will, Angel, for you. I gotcha. I gotcha. 34. All right. So the North Node, where's that at? Okay. The North Node or ascending node represents a place the soul longs to be, where fate beckons. This is uncharted territory. You don't have a map. The North Node calls you to territory that doesn't have a particular charge and can either be an exciting exploration or start off a bit bland and more satisfying as you proceed. The lunar nodes are the points on the zodiac where the moon's orbit crosses the ecliptic. When the moon, sun, and earth exactly line up here, a shadow mysteriously covers the sun or moon and creates an eclipse. The ancients thought a giant creature cast those shadows and referred to the nodes as the head and tail of a dragon. The point where the moon heads north is called the North Node, the dragon's head, and calls you forward. Think about where you'd like to be and what you'd like to be doing in 10 years. And make this a beacon that guides you through the time in between. Notice what piques your curiosity. That's something that excites and beckons you even if it's unfamiliar. Practice beginner's mind and learn the basics. Some people may resist your change and tell you to stay in your lane, but that is just their discomfort. Advisors, friends, employees who were once perfect for you may no longer be the companions you need on this fresh path. If they truly wish the best for you, they will eventually celebrate as your world expands. If your field of expertise feels too small or confined, branch out and explore new territory. Along this path are people you need to meet and situations that push you out of your comfort zone and call you to your soul's growth. It can be scary to leave familiar territory. The familiar territory is your South Node. It's where you've been. That's where you're familiar. The North Node isn't familiar. It can be scary to leave familiar territory, even if people who love you may resist this evolution if it could pull you away from them. So the new beginnings dawn and your fate awaits. This path may start out with uncertainty, but it will become more solid and delicious as you progress. So I hope you like that one, Jill. Hope you like that, sweetheart. I do. Yeah, we're in the winter solstice. That's right. Happy solstice, guys. SD Green, thank you for being here. Supporting the channel. Hope her grandson, did she say something? What's wrong with her grandson? Don't take it wrong. I actually have tarot, but Siri sucks. I just meant tonight I got a headache, grandson with the flu. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, honey. I hate it when our babies are sick. Can't stand it. Yeah. This one's a lot of fun. When it's the longest night, so rest and go into the darkness and you'll receive the message. Hope that's not too much. It seems so relevant. Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all feel better, D Green. I hate that, babe. I hate that. Can't wait to discover more. Girl, me either. Me either. It's going to be so much fun. My daughter's calling now. What does she want? Hello. Oh, are you going to pick her up? You think so? You think she'll be awake? Girl, you don't get off until another hour and a half. Yeah. Oh, good for you, Janelle. I love that for you, babe. Nah. Isn't that a little old for her? She's only 4. I mean, come on, dude. Okay. Well, I'm on live, babe. I'll be getting off soon and I'll call you back. Love you too. Bye. Oh, she's gonna pick up the grand. She usually doesn't get her until Mondays, but she's getting off work early tonight and going to pick her up from her dad's, and they're gonna snuggle wuggle. Pick a deck you haven't done tonight. Okay. A deck that I have not done tonight. Let's do but you want an oracle. Okay, so you want an oracle, not a tarot. Let me do let's do the birds. Let's do the birds. Angel for you. Well, I mean, you've got angel for you, so let's just do an oracle of the angels. Let's do an oracle of the angels tonight. I love it here so much. I love you being here so much. I love you guys. I love you guys being here. Okay. Angel for you. It's our tribe. That's right, Shauna. Well, it's like this. Anything that you want, if you want to go into depth with any of these cards, feel free. I don't mind at all. I'm not jealous. I'm not trying to, the know all be all. We're fam here. We're fam, honey. We fam. Okay. He was gonna say angels, his eyes. I'll do one for you. Exactly. This is a place to be ourselves, Shauna. Okay, here we go. Here we go, angel for you. Letting go. I like to let go. Let go and let God. Let go of all the stuff that you have attached yourself to. We come in this world with nothing. We're going to leave this world with nothing. So let go. No expectations. Just let go. So we're going to read number 42. Let go and let God. The stress you are feeling is a result of your struggle and resistance. Instead of fighting against the current, allow the river of life to carry you to your destiny. Everything happens for a reason. Trust that you are in safe hands and you are always on the right track. Your affirmation is this: I trust in the wisdom of the universe and I go with the flow. Trusting, trusting in the faith, having faith in fate, and saying, you know what? You don't own me. I don't own you. We are free. Be free and stay free and just let go. Just let go. Right? Right? Just let go. Let go of it. Just let go. Yeah. It's one of my favorite. Oh, Jill, I love that you love it. His eyes, are you still here? You've already sent in. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome. Okay, here you go, babe. Here you go. Liberation. Liberation is the oracle of the angels to liberate. We got that number 34 again, Shauna. I don't know if you remember that degree in the chart, but this is the second time, and I be seeing it a lot lately. Number 34, liberation, his eyes. Who I'm getting hot. Getting hot. All right. Liberation, liberating yourself. If you have been feeling frustrated by the lack of action and stagnant energy in your life, it may be time to reconsider your need for some of your material possessions. Sometimes we tend to focus on accumulating stuff in order to fill a void within or to avoid facing our true feelings. Declutter your living space, spend less time distracting yourself with material things, and that is going to be liberating. It's going to be empowering. Your affirmation is this: I free myself from a dependence on the material objects in my life. I liberate myself and improve the flow of energy in my life by clearing any clutter. And it's not just material clutter, it's the spiritual clutter too that we fill the void with, you know? So liberate, liberation. Yes, the energy is certainly flowing, guys. It's a flowing. And I'm about to take off my shirt, but I don't want to do it on here. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Probably be cold in a minute, but guys, god dang, I'm getting hot. It's getting hot in here. Oh. Jesus, help us, God. Lord, Lord. Whew. Okay. What about them mercs? What about the mercs, guys? All right. If nobody else wants a card, I'm going to give y'all just another minute or so. If y'all don't want a card, I'm looking at my decks here. Where did Orb Attraction go? You just went throughout. I just went through a lot of things in my home this past month, and that's a good thing. Decluttering is such a great feeling. You know, it's all those dust collectors. And they're just, all those dust collectors that are just constantly collecting dust. And you're like, God dang, I've got to dust this, got to, it's throw it away. Bye. Don't have to dust it no more. Get it gone. Get it gone. Orb attraction, you want one of them Yule cards. You want one of them Yules, girl. I'm gonna pull a Yule card for orb attraction. Hold on. I'm going to pull the one for her since she gifted this beautiful deck. Don't y'all think so? Yes. 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 Hope you're doing good. Orb attraction. Hope you're doing good, honey. Okay. All right, here we go. It's so much fun. It's just so much fun. So much fun with the Yule on the winter solstice. I can't sing worth a shit. Okay. There it is. 6 of candles. 6 of candles. Ooh, we got the sun. Now I'm getting the spirit chills. Look at that in the background up here. Look at that. 6 of candles. We got 2 kids waving. We got claws ho-hoing. All right. 6 of candles. Where's the book? Okay. 6 of candles. There it is. Feel like we've read this one before. Let's see. Why do I keep passing it? 6 of gifts. Okay. This is about victory. This is about accomplishments. Oh, you haven't? Let me show you it again. Let me show that to you again, sis. Very pretty. I love the sun in the back. It did sound a little bit, that's why I was like, "Ooh, okay, we got kids and he's ho-hoing." You know, I don't know. But anyway, it's about accomplishment, recognition, and fame. The heart of a holiday parade is the arrival of Santa Claus. He represents the season itself and the joy that it brings to so many people all over the globe. There is also victory here in a triumphant spirit that sings of the return of light and hope, symbolized in this card by the large sun that follows the sleigh. Santa Claus is the hero of the season, he who shatters doubt and causes even the most cynical of people to smile before his jovial personality. The gifts that he brings are not only toys and goodies, the true gift is hope and victory over winter's darkness. And so let me read this part again because this is more when I saw that card and I saw the sun, you a Leo, right? And when I saw the sun, it was about, for me, it was about you shining a light and not doubting yourself when it comes to what you love, what you love with these oracle cards and all of your decks, you know, putting yourself out there and promoting a channel where you can read to me and us and other people. Shine that light. Don't hide it. Don't hide your light. You're a beautiful reader and you should be knowing and owning that. Own your authenticity, right? So I like that. I like that. I like it a lot. Or I've read that comment before. Okay. Yeah, I love it too. Yes. I didn't know, Shauna. Didn't know. Didn't know how you really felt, but now we do. Lord. It has been on your heart for the last couple of days. Well, that is, I mean, the oracle is speaking, sis. The sun is shining a light on you. Shining a light, babe. We love you. We love you. Okay, so guys, I love you. I can't um I can't thank you guys enough, you know. I appreciate. Yeah, plant the seeds tonight as the sun shifts and goes direct. Well, the sun is definitely in and it's been in Capricorn. So the sun is already in Capricorn. It is definitely in Capricorn. Earlier today, when the sun was in Sag, it was opposing at a critical degree before it made its way into Capricorn. It was opposing President Trump. The communications was opposing him. Two people were opposing him. That was Erica and Nikki. Who would have thought? You know, who would have thought that Mrs. Oh, Trump, you're so gorgeous and you're this and you're that and Mr. Assassin. Yeah, you got messed up, honey. The sun messed you up. It's that retrograde. It's that retrograde in her chart. That retrograde in her chart. She must have a Mercury retrograde in Capricorn or something. I don't know, Nikki. I don't know her. I don't know her chart. I don't even think that her I don't think that it's an A, for reliability. So that's the reason why I never tried to pull her chart before, is because it's not an A on the sites of astrology. We have often, we have where it's either, an A or a B or a C with right reliability. So yeah. While the sun was in transit during that period of time, and I even was looking at it while um Junior Don Jr. was talking. I was even looking at the clock like that. What is a three-way? Yeah, exactly. We don't know. Three-way calling. I think that's what she meant. I think that's what she meant. The three, yeah, it would be cool. It definitely would be. We should do it. We should definitely do it. No doubt about it. No doubt. But I gotta go. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, guys. That was whew, it was bad. It was bad. Really, really, Seth? Really? 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. I think in the morning what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be yeah, I really wanted to keep this live at an hour and a half. But yeah, we should definitely do that, Shauna. I think so. We should. We should have fun. When you gotta go, you gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Yes, Seth. Yes. Start saying yes more. Be a yes guy. Come on. Not a no guy. But I think in the morning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come live and I'm only going to be looking at the astrology and doing, my numbers, doing, talking about the week, not just with the FBI, not just with Charlie, but with these kids, these missing kids, and what I'm seeing for them. Because today, all day, and it will be in the morning when I'm doing a live, there's a breakup. There's a breakup with communications with the things that are hidden at home with Sebastian. So I do want to be talking about that. I want to get into the astrology of the week. And for the weekend, going into Christmas, I think that that's going to be a good thing, especially to come back on and go, oh, that's what happened. Okay. Yeah, that's what happened. You need something good in your life. Oh, babe. Oh, something good. Well, you have a good channel here. That's good. I think that if you wrote a list of all the things that are good right now in your life, I think you may be surprised. I think you might be surprised. Do you need a card, lovable mama bear, before I go? I am working on putting these decks up. Yeah, you do. You have good people here that care. That care about your lovable mama bear. We care. Yes, we do. And we're here for you, sweetheart. We're here for you. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Give her a card. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna do her an angel. Unless you guys want do or biblical even. Do you mind if I pull you a card, lovable mama bear? We can do the biblical tarot or the angel oracle. Let me know if that's okay. If I pull you a card, babe. An angel card. Okay. Right. I just wanted her permission. Oh, Shauna. Yes, we are here for you. Thank you, Seth. I'm always praying for you. Oh, we got to be here for one another, guys. We got to be here for one another. We got to be here. You know, lovable mama bear, I'm going to be pulling you a oracle, the angel deck for a affirmation. Growing. Growing. Beautiful card. Number 17. Growing. So here is the oracle here. From a higher perspective, everything that we experience in life, whether we perceive it to be a wonderful blessing or a terrible misfortune or somewhere in between, always serves for our highest growth as spiritual beings in human bodies on this earth. Embrace your life experiences without judgment and trust in the knowledge that they all serve a purpose. Whew. Here is your affirmation. Each day I nourish myself with the light in order to grow in divinity. I am here to learn and to grow at a soul level. I find my balance between material and spiritual worlds, and I free myself of inner conflict. Growing, you're growing, babe. It's the growing pains. It's the growing pains. But you are light, you are loved, and you are so loved. So I hope you got some type of light from that. It is beautiful. Oh, thank you, Cinderella. Are you wanting a card, sweetheart? That's right. We were meant to be together. We were meant to be together. Very encouraging. And I felt that on a spiritual level with whatever she's going through, you know, whatever she's going through. I feel that. And I felt that with her and Seth. I feel like that was a good one for the two of them, actually. Yes, great card. Great card. Cinderella, I'm going to read the Oracle deck unless you give me a prompt to do something different. I'm going to read this Angel Oracle for you as well, babe. Yeah, very beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go. Learning. Cinderella, learning. Number 23 is learning. Life always brings you exactly what is needed for your soul's growth. Instead of resisting difficulties, try to see them from a higher perspective for what they really are, an opportunity for growth and learning. When you look with awareness at the wisdom and the gift from the obstacles and challenges you face, you progress further along your path and can move on to new experiences. And here is your affirmation, Cinderella. Here it is. I choose to learn from my experiences and always take away a gift or a little insight to further my understanding. Life always brings me what is best for my growth. I trust in life and welcome all experiences with wisdom. Beautiful. I just love this Angel Oracle deck. You know, anytime you need an uplift, they're the go-to. You know, they are the go-to. You just need some uplifting. Those are the go-to. You know? Yes, lovable bear. We are sending you a lot of love and light. We sure are. Whatever is going on. And even if you need it, reach out to me, message me, email me, email me. Jeff. Oh my God. I just said Jeff. I just said Jeff, and then I heard my phone and I looked over there and he just cashed at me. Jeffrey. We are like always in sync, dude. We are always in sync. For Oracle card. Which one? Which one, Jeff? Which one would you like? Okay, I swear I said it. I was like, Jeff, you need a card. And as soon as I said Jeff, I heard dink and I looked over and he had cash at me. Sweetie. Good golly. I'm saying. For real. Which one, Jeff? I'm gonna do the angel if you don't. Give him the animal cards, the biblical tarot, shamanic. Um, we've got the birds, we've got animal, we've got the Yule, the shaman. Oh, it always happens, guys. Like it always happens. I can call him and he's picked up the phone to call me. It's crazy. Give him a bicycle. Okay. All right, the angel. Here we go. The angel card. Angel Oracle. Yeah, it's funny. All right, here we go. Strength. Strength, number 40. The strength card. Look at that. Sun is shining. The sword is going into those, it looks like crystals. Strength. Number 40. Number 40. You have a vast reservoir of inner strength within you. Cast aside your doubts and feelings of insecurity and trust that you have what it takes to be victorious. You may be feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of what is being asked of you, but you will surprise yourself if you just trust and proceed confidently. Your affirmation is this, Jeff. I am strong enough to handle any challenges that come my way. I believe in my strength and my power, and I have what it takes to succeed. Thank you, babe. Someone was not happy with the bicycle last night. What? I don't remember that. With the bicycle? What? Oh, that just went like right over. That just went over my head. We love you too, baby. Jesus is definitely the reason for the season. God bless you too, babe. Yes. It's definitely better than a snot cycle. Oh. Okay. Like it was over before it even started, dude. It was over. Yeah. Yeah. It was over before it even started. I mean, you got us good, man. But I mean, most of the time you do. So but anywho's, yes, lovable mama bear. Thank you for being here, honey. Sean, it was over before it even started. I think he beat me and Jeff both by like 300 and something points, and there's only 500 that we go to. Mhm. Whoa, that word. Which word? What word? Cuts through illusion with clarity and purity. Does a woman in a lake mean anything? I don't know. What word? Made anything to whom? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think we need to switch it up a second. The sword. The sword. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, you're amazing too, babe. You're amazing too. We just love y'all. Then why didn't we do cards? I mean, I can break the bicycle out for sure. We can start intuiting the bicycle. Lordy, lordy. But yeah, guys, I'm going to come back in the morning. Definitely going to come back in the morning. I'm going to do the astrology. I'm going to talk about these world leaders, talk about these kids, see what's going on, and see if we can get a glimpse into the future. What's the bicycle? Let me show you. Let me show you. Hold on. The cards that Seth beats us in every time we play him. The bicycle cards. The bicycles. I'm serious. See if we can intuit these. 5 of hearts. How do y'all intuit the 5 of hearts? A change of heart? Are you going to have a change of heart? Can you have a change of heart and repent? Go a different way? Do something different to get different results? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think with the 5 of hearts? What would you intuit that with? I'm thinking there's a change of heart. I mean, a change of heart. We're having a change of heart. A change. What do y'all think? What y'all think? No. Oh, I just love y'all. I just love y'all here. I just love it. Oh, now we got the 6 of hearts. See, we had a change of heart, and now we went to the 6. Now we went to the 6. Now we've got a 6 of heart. We made a change. We're moving forward with that change of heart, and now we've got the 6. Now we got the 6. 5 is change. 5 is the change that is upon us. You think 5 of hearts, duh. Heart is inner being. Emotional challenge regarding something close to home or the heart. That that the heart is riding a fine line. Okay. Moving on up. That's right. Moving on up. Mm. Ah, now we got the 2 of diamonds. 2 of diamonds. There's the relationship. There's the relationship, and she's a digger. She's a digger. She wants them diamonds. She wants him diamond. Two of diamonds, man. It's all about that relationship. When you bring the two, the ace is the beginning, the two is the couple, right? And yeah, the two is a couple. And then, the diamonds can also be about values, the things of value. She done stole something. You went all the way back to a two. Now she done stole something. Just kidding. Oh, we're just having fun. We're just having fun. Three of spades. The three of spades. Yeah, making a choice about the future. The three of spades. Now we got a kid. I mean, now we got the kid. Now we got the kid. Now we got the kid and we're going to pastor. We got problems. The trump card. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not going to trump much. It'll trump that too. I mean, I guess it'll trump other things, right? With spades. God, I wish we were playing spades. Spades is digging past. Yeah. The three. I'm thinking the three. We've brought somebody else into the mix. We had the one, we got the ego, then we brought the two. There's a change with the three. The three with we brought another one in. It's that three-way you're talking about, Shauna. Sharp words or conflict with the three. Sharp words or conflict with the three. What about goes that too. No, let's do it again. Eight of hearts. How do y'all intuit this? Eight of hearts. How would you guys intuit this? I'm actually seeing I want to wait for y'all to catch up with this eight of hearts. How do you intuit this? Loyalty, devotion. That's what I was seeing, like a party. Not quite a marriage, but like a party. I said four-way. You said three-way, four-way. An increase. An increase. The eight of hearts, walking away from something. I'm new to this. Is it regarding relationships? I mean, just intuiting the card. So just intuiting the card. So an eight of hearts. What is the eight? What do you think about with an eight? And then what do you think about with the hearts? You know what I'm saying? What do you think about with the hearts? We haven't really quite got to this, to this completion just yet, to the 10, right? We're on our way. We're definitely getting there. And the 8 could definitely be infinity. It's Venus. Venus, right? The infinity symbol, that's Venus. Infinity. Okay. Yeah. Repeating cycles. Ooh. Repeating cycles. Could there be a shadow here? The shadow of the cycle with love? The pattern, the repeating of a pattern? Yes, girl, we are still on here and I've got to get off here, but I'm still chit-chatting away. I should have been done an hour ago, but here I am. Having fun. Just having fun. Okay, what about this one? Ooh, here we go. Clubs. A Jack of Clubs. How would you read this card? Trapped into routines with the 8. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. So here we go. Jack of Clubs. We've got a king. I would say that he is a kid. Not a kid. He's a king, but I mean, he is the younger king. This would be like a knight. He's a joker. Him's a joker. The Jack of Clubs. What do y'all think? You're thinking what was hidden is found with love, investigation, comebacks around because of love, abundance, a new passion that is coming in. Hey, Nicole. Hey, honey. Yeah, I mean, so we could read, we could always, try to. You need a bandana, girl. I'm not going to be looking like Texana. Why do I need a bandana? Why do I need a bandana? I used to love bandanas, actually. I used to love them. But anyway, guys, I will be back on in the morning. Gonna come back on in the morning. I'm going to be reading the astrology. I definitely don't want a crystal ball. A bandana and a crystal ball? For what? Why would I want that? Girl, pull them out. Pull them out. Right? Lowest of the monarch. Yeah, I can see that, but witty. Yeah, the sun. I like that. I like that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Honor. Honor for real. Nicole. Why are you saying that, Julia? A scarf on my head, a bandana, a scarf on my head, and a crystal ball. Why don't you do that, Julia? Send me a picture. Send me a picture, girl. You get all that on you and send me a picture, okay? And then we can have a big old laugh. Big old laugh. It was fun. It was fun. Thank you. And I appreciate you too. Cinderella, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm looking forward to that because I'm gonna be doing nothing but astrology in the morning. Or a fortune teller. Okay. Julia. Mm-hmm. Are you saying you're a fortune teller? I don't It's not a joke. Is it not a joke? Because I'm not a fortune teller. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not really laughing. Good night, honey. Thank you, Jill. You have a good evening too. Good night. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the morning. All right. Peace out, guys. See you in the morning.